started the stream.
I think we need to keep
So
these
we are
doors
on
shut
stream.
permanently so I can
I just
put a
wanna
trap door right
Make
here
sure
in
that
the front.
it's turning on.
Front door.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
For unwelcome guests.
hopefully we're on again.
This
I don't know,
goes
it was
into-
really weird. It looked like
Let's
everything
try.
was going smoothly on our screen, but all of our mini screens were not
I'll
working.
find a carrion crawler to eat the body parts. Throw it down there. We'll eat it. The baby one.
Carrion crawler.
Am I echoing? Everybody, talk.
Yo, yo. Not hearing anything yet. I'm good.
Boom, boom,
Echo.
boom, crack.
1, 2, 3.
Well, my name is Finn. I come from Finland. I got no money to spare, but I got time to spend.
A little better. Still trying to render some pictures.
Sounds like a little bit of echo there.
Oh, you highlighted some things up there. I see. That's cool. Some white boxes. I just noticed that.
Yeah, I just changed up our levels. Okay, well this is good for now. Let's just play. Hopefully it's not too echoey. Sorry for anyone who's listening. I'll work on that. Let's just make it happen.
Alright.
Okay, so I think we totally missed the last couple of reveals during that conversation on the stream. So anyone who's listening, can you just do a couple small recaps of what you just found out?
Yeah, mini recap. Everybody came in, found out that there is a Warforged from another realm called Eberron, and that the Warforged has a minor backstory of being on a flying ship, crashing in the Astral Sea, waking up on the realm of Torel, the planet of Torel in the Forgotten Realms, and has made their way to the theater where a druid wood elf by the name of Fala said that this Warforged could hide, and that both the wood elf and Fala having the wood elf Fala and the Warforged adopting the name Fala have a bit of a connection, as in both of them actually have no real defined gender.
Okay.
And so, the Warforged Fala has been staying here in this theater for roughly 3 months and is just trying to find purpose.
Did the what else? Grim, you're still interrogating this one.
It's not an interrogation, Finn. It's called making friends. So Fala, you are welcome. He can stay. Fala can stay, right? Is it he? How about Fala?
Androgynous. I didn't hear that.
Just Fala for now.
You may call me he, you may call me she, but if all else fails, just call me Fala.
Fala it is. And you, where have you been? Which room is yours? Do you sleep?
No,
Do you eat?
no,
Do you laugh?
when I want.
Do you cry?
I might.
Fascinating.
I feel sadness and joy and emotions, though through all of that, I promise you I am alive.
Do you bleed?
I have fluid of sorts.
Who made you?
Warforged were mass constructed during a great war to serve. But when the war ended, Warforged were no longer needed. And so all of us lost purpose.
Without even really meaning to or realizing what he's doing, Grim pulls out his book while he's saying these things and just starts writing them down. Oh yeah. That's bad. Mass produced more?
For war. Soldiers, mostly. Some of us were meant for front lines. Others were meant for espionage. I was created to crack codes. Every Warforged was given a name.
Were you free?
Usually in regards to their function. If a Warforged was meant to lead, they may be called captain.
Oh.
If a Warforged was meant to assassinate, they might be called Silent Blade.
Are you free?
After the war, we were all free. But that is what troubled us most. After we were free, we had no purpose. And for us, purpose is everything.
Back on Vinland, I have seen tomes about this. Soldiers, warriors, oftentimes in battle, they can fight for so long, they battle for so long that they lose, when they come home, they have no purpose. And many times they find they gain strength in a newfound reason or purpose.
And
Perhaps
as such,
that's what you need.
and as such is why my friend suggested I try a hobby.
No. Not from what I've read. Not good enough.
Should I go back to counting grains of sand?
Why? How many are there?
I counted 738 million grains of sand in the hourglass behind the stage.
And what was your method?
I count 1, 2, 3.
Inaccurate. Anyways,
Did I get my numbers mixed up?
perhaps, but we'll chat. We can talk about that later. Sorry.
It's pretty. Maybe on Torel things are different, but I'm pretty certain it goes 1 to 10 and eventually repeats on a cycle of a decimal system. However, Torel is a strange place, and perhaps you have a base 13 mathematical system here.
I mean, maybe you know what you're talking about a little bit. I mean, it's not like,
I was created to crack codes of all sorts, from alphanumeric to circular and puzzle codes to the arcane runes and glyphs of repeating numerators.
We'll have to
String of drool as I run to the kitchen.
Yeah, smell that food.
Smell it.
Cooking?
Oh yeah.
And I'm actually cooking stew.
Fish stew.
I
No.
want to go upstairs.
You should not go upstairs.
Why?
It's dangerous upstairs.
What's upstairs? It's dangerous.
It's haunted.
We got a ghost, boys.
I'm afraid of no ghost.
There's something. But it scares the jeepers out of me.
What does it do?
Well, it mostly just takes my things and hides them.
So
I'm going upstairs.
I wouldn't do that.
Have you seen it?
I don't go up there anymore.
Wait, none of us have rested yet. Just keep that in mind that we're all still a little beat up.
I've been up there once, and that was more than enough.
What do you mean?
For
What happened?
a tough guy like you,
Are you taking notes, Grim?
I always take notes
Okay.
someday. Thank you very much.
What happened? What do you mean? You're big.
Came out of the
Big
walls.
thing.
It came out of the walls, and it scared me.
Came out of the walls.
I'm a bit afraid of the dark. That's why my friend Fala gave me this, and Fala, shut up you. Fala reaches out and grabs like this orb that has been hanging in the air by them the entire time, and grabs the orb and pulls it in close. My friend gave me this thing they call a drift globe. Fala puts it out, turns off, but continues to sit there, crystalline in function, back on, and then motions, it does this too. And it floats out 10 feet, 20 feet, and then hovers in the air right above your head. Pulls it back in.
And what's that got to do with upstairs?
That is so
This is
short.
my nightlight.
Your
that
nightlight, gotcha.
So that I don't have to be afraid of the dark anymore.
Okay.
Turns it back on.
You're
That's
afraid
Amy.
of... You're scared of the dark, Fala?
No, and things that try and scare you, yes. My friend said I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well, you know, Fala...
Can I reach out and try to hold his hand?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'm like,
You reach out and grab Fala's hand, and Fala, the
just gently,
like
let go.
3-digit hand kind of holds yours, and the
So
Warforged
I'm like this.
looks at you.
Whatever.
Though Fala's face is completely emotionless in appearance, the eyes kind of flicker in a sympathetic way, if you could imagine such a thing.
Okay. So I kind of vaguely sense something from this creature.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you
well,
definitely
come
lean
with
close and
you
holding.
come with me, and we'll both be safe, and we'll both protect each other, and bring your little light with you, and we'll go see what's in this room together. How's that?
Okay.
Okay.
Fala grabs the drift globe and
Like,
starts.
you're pretty big. You shouldn't be afraid of anything. Look how big you are to me. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
The world
Come on,
is
Fala.
scary, and I don't know.
That's okay. We'll just deal with this one room first, and then
Would you like to
We're
be
good.
brave, Fala?
No.
Are you sure
not
you
asking
don't
you
want
to go
be
outside.
a brave Warforged?
I'm just asking you to let's go in this room and look.
I'm really afraid of the dark, and I don't want to go up
Okay,
there.
we'll turn your light on.
There's ghosts. There might be
Let's go see if there's a
monsters.
I'm not...
Just takes your things.
I'm not
Can't
sure.
be too harmful.
I don't know, Sunday. He seems kind of scared. Maybe we shouldn't make him. Fala?
I'm just trying to get him to overcome his fears. That's all.
I don't feel a
And get him
need
to trust
to
me.
overcome my fear. It's pretty safe down here.
Are you're okay with being... You don't mind being scared of the upstairs?
Well, check it out, Fall. If there's something up there that's scaring you, it's not welcome in our joint. How's that?
Well, then why don't you go and get the monsters out?
You come with me.
I don't know. I don't really want to.
Maybe
Well, I need your light.
perhaps...
I need you to come because I need your light.
You promise
Can
to
you
bring
just-
it back?
Can you just go up there and have it in front of me?
Okay. So, Fala holding your hand like
Right?
a
I'm like-
very large child.
Yeah.
Drift globe
Trying
kind
to
of held
nudge
up
it along.
high and pushed out a couple feet. Begins taking you backstage, past the curtain a little bit. As you walk over the top of it, you notice right away that there are a couple of trap doors on the stage itself. You rogue, you. You move into the back, past a couple of the doors. Fala lets you know a couple of things about the place that you're in so far, and
Okay.
says, "So, over there is a room where I keep some things."
Okay.
And then there's a room over here, and I think that's where they used to keep their props.
Okay.
And there's a few things back there, and if you want, you can change your clothes in that room. Although I only have this cloak, so I don't need to do that.
I think my clothes are fine. You're telling me I need more or something?
No.
I can't believe it. It's winter.
What?
And,
Okay, where's
and those
this
are the stairs.
so-called ghost at?
Those are the stairs to the scary
Let's go
place.
get that boogeyman.
Where are the stairs, Fala?
To the upstairs,
Right
right?
there.
Shine your drift globe on it again, please.
Drift globe lights this up right here.
It's bluish.
And Fala, you notice right away Fala has a very nervous pace.
Okay.
Fala does not want to go up there.
I'm gonna go. I place myself. I'm on record as we shouldn't do this.
Is that what you're saying?
You didn't tell the rest of the group. We're just
That's
like, whatever.
that's what I.
Let's
That's
keep cooking.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think you've produced something edible by this point?
Yeah, I should.
Okay.
I should have at least.
Cole comes back in the room with some soup or
Yeah,
stew
there's a
and
little bit of
watches
bread
these
up
guys walk. What are you? What? Food? Where are you going?
They want to go. They're up.
Later.
Oh,
Come
food.
eat.
Well, shoot.
That's what I
On
was
second
saying.
thought, we'll do this later. I'm hungry.
Go back in the
Go
kitchen.
back down the stairs.
Damage averted.
Fala like quickly runs back down the stairs, and you see Fala grabs like some more of the whittling things in the knife and begins trying to like ease their mind, just whittling away.
Yeah, everybody gets one hit
Okay.
dice per, or gets 1 point per hit dice they use during this short rest.
1 point per hit dice.
Oh, we're taking a short rest.
Yeah, you get 1 extra.
Okay, and that's
Oh.
is.
Because of cooking.
We're taking a little short rest. Is that the idea right now?
That's what happens when I cook.
Oh,
That's
all right.
cool.
Okay.
Do
Good.
you have a song of short rest?
Please
No,
do.
not yet.
Mm.
Good, I got.
New York City.
Alright, I will
Yes.
use this hit dice.
Oh, come on. So we can take a short rest and we can expend 1 hit die, right?
All right, I'm up to 3 hit points.
Wow. Really tracking. I never got
So we
damaged.
so we
That's right.
leveled up.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Do you want us to take max hit points now, or what? How would you like us to do that?
You're taking your short rest,
Yeah.
so you can increase your maximum hit points to whatever they are. Your current hit points are whatever they are.
And then use the hit dice to heal what was missing. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
So you
right.
have your extra hit
Both. I'm
die.
at full.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's both hit dice.
I'm still at full. The only thing I need is
6.
to, Grim goes off in the corner and he studies his spell book for a while after communicating with Fala. And I use my arcane recovery feature and regain a spell slot because I have. I was low. So now I got 2 spell slots if we're only doing a short rest. After studying my spell book, Fala. Are there any books here?
I don't know. Not down here. I don't go upstairs.
What of those chests that my friend's seen?
I don't know.
You haven't looked in them?
No.
Should we?
I don't know.
Can you open them?
Maybe.
Want to do it?
Okay.
Let's go.
Fala follows you. As you move into the offices, Fala's large frame filling the door space and ducking under a little bit, comes over to the chests. Fala looks at it and lifts up the chest. Wood shatters everywhere and splinters the chest, and iron bandings give way at the old wooden form,
You
and
asked him.
it just splits open. Fala picks it back up and just cracks it in half.
Grim straight up faints.
Cole and I are just like eating.
Straight up for however long, like less than a minute, but he faints.
So Fala sees
I'll
this
throw
and
some water in his face.
just like tosses the chest to the side and like grabs your little form in their hands and was like,
Grim.
Mr. Grimm? Water splash in the face. Mr. Grimm?
I turn around the corner and see Grim inside Fala's hands shaking him.
That filled water in his face.
I look over. I'm like, Fala, we should not so.
Carefully, Fala.
Don't smash.
You asked if I could open it.
You're right. I will be more. I will choose my. I will pick my. I will be more careful with my words next time.
I'll grab his hand, Fala's hand, a little softer next time. Big
Carefully, big guy.
Fella. A little softer, big fella.
Okay.
Anything of interest in there, though?
Looking at the ruined mess before you, you see that the chest was full of receipts, old tickets. The
Firewood.
paper is very yellowed and in poor condition as the acids of the paper itself have been eating away at it. There does not appear to be anything in there of any real interest.
I'm like, look out. This is paperwork. I got this. I get you. The other chests are lost to Grim. He's collecting it all, trying to put it in order, see what it was, figure it out, piece it together, understand if it's related to the business or what.
No wonder they sunk.
Yeah. I see your mistake.
1 gold tickets.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to be a gold.
So that's going to preoccupy your time for a
Yeah.
while.
Oh, yeah.
What room was this? I missed that. Sorry.
The room is inside of the ticket offices.
Okay, so over
Yeah,
here.
the first one
In
was
the
here.
entrance. Okay.
Since he's huddling over his papers, I'm leaving the room.
So long as Finn's cooking, Cole is eating. He's never had such amazing food.
Thank you.
Finn, this
Nice.
is so good.
Fala comes
told
over.
you.
It's
I
good.
fucking told you on the ship.
Yeah,
Like,
you did.
Cole, this is like my life's work here. Like, I'm literally a guild artisan for this.
Oh, it's so good. Oh.
Fala actually comes over and grabs an empty bowl and a spoon and sits next to you and just like goes through the motions.
Hmm.
He went and
Can you
made us
taste
sad.
at least?
Okay.
Maybe.
My heart goes out to you.
What would he eat?
I don't have much of a reason to eat food.
Well, just for flavor in general. That's what gets us by.
Well, I prefer the task. It's the process.
Don't you need some W
Yeah, when you
40
live
weight
forever,
oil or
that's-
something?
That's how it goes.
I do enjoy sitting with you.
How old are you exactly?
6.
Wise behind his years is old follow.
Exactly. Wait, Cole, how old are you?
6.
Cold doesn't really keep track.
All right, man.
Young.
I was trying to be a jerk. I was just.
I was
Young for
merely-
work.
I'm 18.
I was created months before the end of the war. I was one of the last of the war forged.
Hmm.
How did the war end?
In peace?
No, I mean like, what made you guys come to peace terms?
I don't know. I wasn't told much. Until one day I was told that there was peace and that I had no purpose. And then I wondered, what do I live for? Why do I exist?
I'm grabbing some bread and I'm heading upstairs.
Yeah, the garlic bread.
So, looking over these papers, I don't want to outpace it. Like, eventually I'm going to make my way back into the kitchen with everyone with these papers. But,
Grim comes out just like foaming at the mouth.
yeah, I'm just like, I just come up with, like, my glasses down on my nose, and I'm just, like, looking at the papers and everything, and I'm like,
Grim's smoking a cigarette as he walks out of the door.
tie is loose.
Papers, man.
But I mean, looking over them, what can I glean from how this business operated? Was it profitable? Was it successful?
So
Was it in fact a theater? Did they sell food as well? Did they pay their dues?
you've really not been looking at them for very long, so you've got very little clue on that. But looking at it, yes, you have picked up that the business itself was a theater. Yes, they sold food. Yes, they sold tickets. They had a concessions at the main lobby. They did more than plays. They had musical festivals. And 20 years ago, it was the Cornerstone. And it was owned and operated by Thatcher Roseland.
Thatcher Roseland.
Did you find
Rosethorn.
blueprints in the house?
Thatcher
Rosethorn.
Rosethorn.
All right, hold up. Let me write that down.
Here?
We're gonna end up here.
That is the staircase up and down. So
Okay.
Just me's upstairs.
Any irregularities in the numbers that I noticed? Why did it fail? What?
the only thing that you can see is that, so far the oldest receipt and invoice that you can find was 20 years ago, and it just cuts off.
Dude, they fucking died.
So basically, it was bustling. Receipts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was an active
it was making money.
business.
It was making gold. Somebody was making a solid profit, and then it just stops.
So I don't see a bankruptcy, a loss in profit. I just see no more paperwork.
From everything that you can see, it doesn't look like it was losing money.
Okay. Wow. That's your Roseland, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I walk in, glasses down over my nose, buried in the paperwork, and I'm like, Finn, it seems here as if they may have disappeared.
They're upstairs.
And I look up just in time to see you. They're fucking dead. And I'm like, oh.
Grim, put it
like-
together, yo, dude. Like, if they were making money and then, like, they just disappeared, you don't usually just disappear, man.
So I like grab a bowl of whatever you made, and I just kind of like walk around as I'm listening to you and start eating some. And
Board still?
We are off of.
We're not in. Are we in the dock board still?
Yeah, actually, we're kind of.
The location.
I
It was
believe.
where the blacksmith and the tanner was.
Yeah, so that was part of the dock board, right?
No, I don't believe that
don't
was
think
part
so.
of the dock board. Where you are is
We
actually in the north board.
North.
North.
Okay.
Northwood. And
Yeah.
so don't we owe the just as an aside, since you brought it up, Finn, shouldn't we pay them?
You talking about the leather workers? Yeah, because like Sunday, I don't want to be a jerk here, but like your dad's actually gonna pay me, right? Because we need to have like a
Vinland has its
know-
honor.
Can't just burn.
You know what? I
Burn
don't
it, folks.
have anything to do with my dad's business or anything. I see my dad maybe 4 times a year.
How long has it?
He's never home.
When was the last
I
time
just
you were
lived a
home?
great life as a kid. I'm upstairs. I can't talk to him. What are you doing?
I don't let you leave without me.
Yeah, you haven't left just yet. When was the last
I mean,
time you
if
were
you
home?
walk
We're
out
all
of
following,
The
I
last time
guess,
I was
as we
home,
can't
probably
say
about
this.
6 months ago, and I went to visit my mom. Because Dad's never there.
Finn,
I was actually looking for my brother, but he's out.
So Grim feeling a little remorse for some of the communications he's had with you should go home Sunday.
Grim,
You can't tell me what to do.
And that's why you're a plenty.
That's right.
Grim, can we trust his people?
Who?
I mean Sunday.
The robot?
I mean, I can.
The
I
half
trust-
orc?
I am not
I
a
trust
robot.
Cole.
I slams
sorry.
the wall.
I mean,
fist.
I don't think Fallah's gonna tell anybody, and I mean, Sunday's a little sketchy, but I like her. She's pretty cool.
Can we trust the Vince?
The
Gee, thanks.
Vince.
The Vince.
We come from Vinland.
I've heard that already
Yeah.
a couple times.
Yeah. Well, guess what? We're here
Yeah,
on a cause,
I like you. Good. Welcome.
and
Yeah, well, guess what? We're from Vinland.
Yeah, Vinland.
I only showed up
I'm
just
from
now.
fucking Waterdeep.
I only
So
showed up
what?
just now to help out Grim.
Great stew, by the way.
I could go home. We are in
What's
the
in
North
here?
Ward.
In the room upstairs.
No, in the
in
stew.
the stew.
Yeah, we're still eating stew.
We got a little bit of beef, and
I
then I
got
got
some
some
bread,
taters
and I'm
from
heading
the
upstairs.
Zants.
Wait. There shouldn't be anything. Nothing from the Zants in here.
Why?
Oh, potatoes from there.
Yeah, like
Okay.
this isn't like explode your brains potatoes or whatever the hell those fucking things were.
It's too soon.
Seriously, how did you guys not lose your shit on that? I looked back at Fall. I was like, Fall, they're like people whose brains blew up out of their heads.
Do you
Exactly. She's a robot. Him,
I
her
am
is
not a robot.
Sorry.
By this time, the second pound on the wall, you hear that one of the doors in front of you creeps open, and Fala takes the crypt globe and takes 3 steps backwards down the stairs.
Okay. Safety first. Cole, shall we investigate?
Scary upstairs.
Yeah.
Is that
Are
where
you-
the door that opened was from upstairs?
Yeah.
Are you strong enough?
It was
Feel
just
good.
a heavy hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's. I say we want to go.
I'm already
Yeah,
going.
Yeah, like
I made you
I thought
boss.
we were gonna walk.
I'm like standing there talking to myself.
Yeah.
I look up for my papers and no
He's
one's
like,
there.
wanna go? We're already. I'm gone.
Want to go?
Paula, make sure you're staying
Got
in the
my
back,
bread.
okay? You don't want to get hurt.
Paula, can I use your light, please?
Paula hands over the drift globe to the front and lets you take it. As soon as you touch it, you kind of like get the sense that like it just goes where you want.
Wow, this is neat. Okay. How do you turn the light on?
You just will it.
Will it?
Blinks out. Everything's dark. You can't see anything at all.
Yeah, it's like the it's the clapper. It's like the clapper.
That's what I just did.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly what it is.
I'm going upstairs. There's a ghost.
I'm following you.
Moving upstairs, you find yourself in a common room. Your footsteps creak upon the stairs, and the smell of old house fills your nostrils. You try and take in some of the scenes and scenery of the area, but it definitely gives off a real cold chill that kind of starts at your hands and up your arms and then down your spine. Some of the lights from the outside filter in through fogged and dirty glass of the windows.
Snow.
Okay.
You see that there is, in fact, stairs leading up to another level, as well as two doors
Oh.
to your sides. One of them ominously open, and you're able to see.
This side?
Yes.
Move it away?
Yeah, just go ahead and pull the whole thing off.
It's ours.
So
In here, the furniture in this other room, the drift globe able to illuminate pieces of it. You see that there is a large table and chairs. They are draped over by cloth.
Okay.
are there any lamps or is there a fireplace in the room?
Looking around, you do see that there is a fireplace, yes, as well as several torches that hang on the walls but are unlit.
I pull out my mouse familiar, rat, I should say, and have it check the flue to make sure it's not jammed. And as long as
Walking in the
it's
room.
not jammed, I'll light a fire in the hearth. The
Okay.
old-fashioned way, no magic.
He pulls out a lighter.
Grim goes over there to begin lighting a fire in the hearth, and with your rat familiar, checking everything out, it's able, it's not stuck. You can open it. It has been closed before. Move over, open it up. It opens, fire, you get going, kindling. There is a bit of wood that has been left in there. It is very old and dry, so it doesn't take much for you to strike an arc and light it up.
Okay.
Are these torches or lanterns or what? I can't remember what they call
Yeah,
those.
they are wall
Sconces.
sconces with small
Sconces.
types of torches in them.
Let's
take
get those lit.
Yeah, no, I'll take a small piece from the fire if possible, or at least find maybe some
Just
paper
light
or
all the lights
something,
up
and
in his
grab a
face.
torch actually, and use
you
it to
take
light
one
the
of your own
rest.
torches and you put it in.
While he's about to do that, and then I make all them light immediately.
Show
They, one by one, they light up,
Yeah.
and they give off just a little bit of the sensation of a magical glow to them.
off. I'm
Little blue,
I'm
little
surprised you
red.
didn't. I'm surprised there wasn't a song.
That sounded a little sarcastic.
Ain't no
Graham.
sunshine
Something going
when
on between you
she's
two?
gone.
Sheesh.
Well, as Finn doesn't like to talk about it, but I taught him the arcane arts, and he insists on the contravents of singing to produce his
I like
music.
song. This is a perfect place. We got great acoustics, I hope.
Guys, the roof looks great.
Nala takes another step backwards.
It's probably just the rats.
The last rats
See,
we've
I
seen
told
had
you.
exposed brains.
Don't say that in front of Paula. We'll scare her.
Okay.
Perception check?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure.
Go ahead and do whatever you want. Just let me know.
14?
14.
I'm heading over to.
It sounds as if tiny little feet are scurrying about in different places here and there.
Of course, it's rat infested.
What does the rat
Rats.
Is there
smell?
rat poop on the bordering walls and things on the tables?
Give me a check.
Because they're all
How about
creatures
survival?
of habit.
Survival would be a fine check.
My rat got a 1 to smell.
Okay, well I heard
things.
there's 14 in survival.
Does not
survival.
smell
Yeah, that's
anything. Smells the fire because your robotic rat familiar is still in the fire that you
15
struck in
on the
Arch. And it's
survival.
just sitting in flame.
Oh God, we didn't time this well.
15 on survival.
15 on survival.
Looking for rat Fiki.
No, you do not actually see any traces of any form of rodent whatsoever, although you do come across something that's very unusual to you. You find it's on the wall and the floor, and it's black with a weird consistency. You see that part of it on the floor it looks like oil, but moving up the wall, there's a streak of it, and it looks sludgy, more like a tar. And it is
Not mold.
It doesn't appear to be any kind of mold. This is just what you see with your check. You're not able to identify what it is.
Right.
That's baby poop.
Is that thing moving?
Looks just like infant poop.
Bleeding out.
Yeah.
The wood is.
Try fire. Or
Huh.
poke it.
On the baby poop?
It's not poop.
And where do I see this coming from?
It is on the wall, right where your character is standing.
By the door there?
Yeah, the floor and the wall. It is kind of
Ew.
accumulated and
Really loud.
I'd like
Ew,
to-
guys, ew.
I hear her exclamating, and I'd like to go investigate the tarry substance and see if I can determine what it is.
Go ahead. Give me a
Not
check.
touching that.
Is it an alchemical substance, would you say?
What is your intelligence check on this?
My intelligence check on this is a whopping 10, unless it's an alchemical substance,
It
then
is
I will
not.
roll advantage.
She's not an alchemical substance.
Okay. So it's it came.
Nasty.
It's
Does it
natural.
stink? Does it smell?
This is not
It has-
contrived.
What does it taste like?
You gonna go over there and touch it?
Related to crumb, right?
Okay, so Sunday, you do go over to this, and you're up close, and you're getting a
kinda-
whiff of it, and it's you've never smelled anything like it. It's kind of an acrid odor. It
Okay.
smells earthy, but you don't know.
Cole, what?
Okay.
It's unique.
How did this? Was someone hurt?
I'm just going to open the door. Forget about it.
Grabbing the door handle, you open the door to the next area. You look inside. The light from this room filtering in, you see that there are more of the wall sconces with smaller torches and lights that could be given off. The fireplace itself opens on both sides, and the light from the fire casts a dancing light upon the walls of this room, playing tricks of shadow and everything, making the furniture look almost as if it were moving.
Cool.
The walls are in fairly good shape. There happens to be a bench, a sofa, various other things, a table with knickknacks and belongings.
Okay.
What do?
Light this. Take one of the sconces and bring it over to the fire.
As you
and-
touch the sconce, it immediately lights up with a dim light.
Ooh. They're magical.
So from this room, I will send my familiar up the stairs that you said were out in the hallway
Oh, there's another set of stairs.
These ones?
to 90 feet away from me and stop there.
Okay?
Is Fala with us?
Yes, Fala is with you, but staying close behind. That would be...
Can he? I was okay.
Yeah, so you guys
Okay.
are all in here. I'm kind of at the door with Fala.
So,
Where's this pesky ghost at, Fala?
Fall looks dope.
That's cool.
I don't...
Have you
No.
been this far upstairs before?
Yes.
Is it better that we got it all lit up for you?
No. Another sound coming from the door to the other side of the room.
I'd like to make a perception check on that.
Yeah.
I see nothing.
You
So-
see nothing.
I call out. We are each one of us is an owner of this place. Name yourself.
Cole attacks the air where he thinks he heard that thing.
Swinging your axe around in the air in an arc, nearly cleaving the wall. Your
I
axe
try
meets,
not to do any damage.
Your axe meets nothing.
Okay.
There is no resistance. You have to actually show restraint to not cleave into Nala there.
I'll turn around.
Do you choose to name yourself? Then there is no dominion here.
Let him go sit on the sofa.
As you sit down, a massive cloud of dust just flies up into the air. It can be seen right away that like it's all over your
Finn.
clothing, and you have to.
Finn, I need you to come clean this up.
Are there
Yeah,
there
okay.
books in this room?
Yeah.
In the main room with the table that it looks like you were standing in right now.
Yeah,
you
I haven't
see-
left the room with the fireplace yet.
Yeah, there is a small bookshelf here.
I inspect it.
Go ahead and give me an inspection check.
Inspection check.
How many
I'm
languages-
triple proficient in
How many
inspection.
languages do you speak?
We found our meeting room.
I speak 4.
4.
But there are 6 tables.
When you say
check, you mean?
inspection, do you mean investigation?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right, 11.
11.
Not a very great roll. I'm picking up
From what you can see on here, what languages are they?
Dwarvish, Gnomish, Common, and
It's a big
Sylvan.
cafeteria.
There happen to be a couple of books. One book on dwarven machinery and such, and that will give you advantage on your next
Okay.
tinker check of sorts.
Oh.
So just mark that down. You have inspiration for that type of roll.
Oh, nice. Tinker. All right. Advantage.
All the windows intact, the glass broken, or they boarded upstairs, or
If any of it's
Everything
in
is intact.
Orcish, I can
Okay.
read that.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the one book in Dwarvish.
is there shutters?
Some of them have shutters. Most of them are left to the open elements,
Okay.
and the dim winter light is filtering in from place to place. Although the glow of the fire begins to warm the place up.
Is this accurate? Is there really 2 open books and a glowing crystal orb over there on that desk?
I like the peaceful
Yeah.
look of the outside
Because
winter.
I'm heading over there right
wonderland.
now.
The books themselves are fiction, and the crystal orb appears to be ornamental.
Son of a bitch.
Just throw the order.
Crash! It shatters on the ground, the glass exploding down, leaving a bunch of water in what looks like tiny pieces of fake snow.
Fake. It's fake.
Cole, having shown great
Run over there.
restraint
What
with
happened?
not
What
hitting
happened?
anything on a full swing, is like, God.
What's going on? What's going on?
I got excited.
Oh, I thought it was the ghost. Go back to sit down.
No. There's no Oh, so what is the... Okay,
It's a
so...
door.
Can I, what was
Let's
this
check down
room
this
used
hallway.
for? Can I, like... Can I
Looks
try
like
to
a dining
understand
room.
what this room was?
Yeah, just looking around, on your passive
carpet.
investigation of this thing is basically that this is a common room.
So it's like maybe where the actors
The break
or
area.
the owners of the theater hung out, perhaps?
More along the lines of the
Left.
owner of the theater, and anyone as a guest may come here, sit,
Cool.
eat, enjoy free time.
Okay. So this is like where the, the douchey gatekeeper was like, yeah, I've got a role for you. So,
Casting couch.
yeah. Anyways, so nothing else of interest in this room.
It
I'm
doesn't,
moving on.
It doesn't appear so.
You want to be a movie star, right? You gotta go
I'm moving on. Are
Just
there
sit on
any
this couch
cigars
for
in
a
this
while.
room? Just
God damn.
You
No, nothing like that.
Director.
Yeah, it's Harvey Weinstein's couch.
It appears to be pretty uninteresting in this room.
Even Cole is like, no.
Burn the couch.
Yes, burn this thing.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Looks like a motel room.
Ugh.
Anyway, I checked down this hallway. 'Cause I'm not interested in books.
Moving through the rest of the room and
That's why you're
passing by
upsetting.
Sunday, who is finally
Enjoying the fire.
no longer choking on the cloud of dust. You open the door and it opens to a longer hallway with the door at the other end.
Every time I see a sconce, I light it immediately.
I was just gonna say that.
Like prestidigitation
Yeah,
kind
That's
of.
it.
The two of them
You can
line up.
touch him, Finn. Grim's like annoyed, like when your mom is when you're rolling the window up and down in the back seat.
You
like,
can
it's
touch him,
just
Finn.
magic. It's just magic.
Even as you do that, though, it's like it takes a
I've
second.
learned it
for
from
them-
watching you.
It takes just a second for them to light up, and it kind of gives this weird sensation and illusion that like the hallway just kind of slowly creaked and moved further along. And the door itself is cast in an unusual
Poltergeist.
shadow.
This house better not be a fucking death house. I swear to God.
It's bigger on the inside.
Vertigo just said,
Alright,
"Hey,
well-
buddy."
That was a little weird, and I keep walking down the hallway.
I'm with you.
Get to the
I'm not
door.
letting you go very far. For me, anyway. I'm with you, little man.
Nala has immediately latched on to Grim Timbers.
Over there.
Oh, Fala?
Yeah,
You
follow.
going with us, or you staying?
You
at the
just
desk?
hands on the shoulder in like a really tight mechanical grip that like is almost bone shattering.
We all leave the room, and he just chokes you out.
I'd like to follow.
anger for Favorite enemy.
So they walked out the door this way and then went.
No, this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, sure.
Because you can't get there for the hallway out thing.
Through this door, and there's a bunch of icky mess right here.
Up here.
And
Through,
then the
down.
fireplace is double.
Okay.
I touched the sconce as I sat on the couch, and they went that way.
So you're a
And you're
regular
getting-
Goldilocks.
You're
in
getting
this
pretty
place right
touchy-feely with the Warforged, but we don't know what it is.
now. No, I'm not. He's my friend.
It's my friend.
All right, yeah. So
He's everybody's friend, and it's not he. It's Slim.
hey,
I'm gonna make him a body.
I'll follow everyone. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll follow.
So Nala, along with you and everybody else, you come to this hallway. Gloomy door at the end. It seems to be almost strangely just out of reach of the light. Go ahead. Pull it
Oh,
off.
wait,
I
but wait,
opened the
before you
door.
reveal, I
I'm about to grab it. I look back. What, Grim?
I need to make sure that we're safe, and I tap into my rat senses.
Okay.
What does it see up those stairs?
The rat, having gone up the stairs, has revealed another
I'm not moving yet. I'm still sitting.
another room. It is a much larger room and has more doors and another set of stairs going up even further. Although none of the doors are open for your rat to go any further.
Come back to me.
This is obviously a Beetlejuice situation.
As your rat is coming back down the stairs and you're still kind of in the senses, it has turned around and immediately has stepped into more of the black viscous fluid. This being more of the chunkier fluid, and it has to make a strength saving throw.
It's a rat,
Yeah.
so it's probably gonna fail that.
Probably.
Gotta have your
Just roll that d20 first.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's not even close. Oh yeah.
No.
Immediately becomes restrained by this sticky sludge and finds itself unable to move its feet out.
May I use an
Burn it with
action to
fire.
call it to me?
What are you asking? May I just do things? Tell me what you do, and I tell you if it succeeds or not.
It is suddenly in my pocket, provided that nothing stops me.
You hear a little bell.
Bling, bling.
I take a minute. I've recently made an adjustment during our short rest. A little chute opens up, and I fill with ball bearings.
On your rat? Is it? Oh man, that's cool. I gotta admit, that's pretty dope.
We'll see what happens.
Listen, if you were a druid, you would have just cracked a little backpack.
I'm gonna poop ball bearings.
Yeah, exactly.
We just
I was
even
thinking like
talked about
hungry
this.
hippo.
We did?
He said he doesn't have hands, and I was like,
Just go-
how can I do this? I figured it'd be funner to just
Yeah, man, it's
slip
like
it in.
it's like a shotgun, you know, just load a ball into it.
Alright.
Oh, it's like a shotgun.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens. I don't
one
know
bearing up
even
its
want to
rear.
picture like how you do this.
No,
You just
It's
open
in
the
the
rat and
backside,
just like
picks up its tail.
No, it's open in his back. It's his back. Like you fill it up in his back, and
Yeah,
it
like a
just comes
paintball.
out the.
What part does your rat robot have orifices?
It's a big rat. Have you
does
seen
now.
Pizza Rat? New
Oh
York?
my God.
He's a big rat.
regardless, you're
Yeah,
at
I
the
opened
hall.
his door.
Rat
As you
goes-
grab
yeah.
the door, and on the back of the handle that you hadn't seen is more of this black sludge. Although this time it's slick. Your hand like slips off the doorknob. It's just thick and on your hand.
Prestidigitation.
It does not work completely. Part of it is still there. Your hand still feels
I'm
slick.
viciously mocking.
Go on.
Hey. Here, the
This is obviously jelly because jam don't shake like that.
The sludge appears to be unmoved.
it lashes out at
It
you.
takes 4 damage.
Does this
It takes 4 damage.
does this in any way resemble Muckety Muck 99?
No,
Alright.
not in any way, shape, or
Anyway,
form.
I open the door.
Yeah, I forgot about
Opening the
Oh, I
door,
didn't.
you look inside and it reveals what appears
Oh,
to
that was
be
blue.
a master bedroom of sorts. There is another fireplace. There is more furniture that is undisturbed. And there is an open window letting in a draft. And strangely, you are greeted by a face of some sort of creature that
Buried by accident.
it's tiny.
Yeah,
I'm waiting.
seriously.
Let me know
It's
when
a
I can
house
use
gnome.
my free action.
Like, he brings the axe down,
Dobby.
but like Cole
Dobby.
catches it like this.
Give us all
right
curry.
in front of my face.
Right.
Oh shit.
We got a 2319.
Oh,
Man.
man. Throwing things.
Oh, it is a house now.
He's he's cute.
Yeah.
That.
You are greeted by this thing that has been standing in the window, and it looks as if it was waiting for you. And like with the hand of Glob, it just lets it go, and it reaches into the window, and it seems to like pass through an invisible barrier before it sinks through it and disappears
Into the window?
through some sort of invisible barrier in the window. It looks as if it's just like
Isn't the window open?
I use my free action to say, Dibs, this is my room.
Okay, well, anyway. Hello, small creature. I'm
so
Fig
big.
Littlehead. This is
What are you
Fala,
trying to
and
say, Cole?
that's Cole, and this is our good friend Grim, and behind him is, on that couch back there, is Sunday. We don't mean you any harm.
Sunday. As this is
Yes.
all going on, you notice
I
from
hear
the
him
side,
talking and stuff.
the side of your vision, you see that from one of the other window spaces there, this creature slides out of a window of sorts. It seems to step out of some sort of pocket dimension, pops off of the windowsill, gives a sideways glance to you, and runs down through the hallway.
Ask me?
Nope, from right here,
Oh,
through that door.
Nice. Nice.
jump up.
Oh, it's a 7. Oh, those are decent, though.
Follow it.
So as you jump up
What
and
was
rush,
that?
you jump up and rush to this door trying to see what had happened, and you make it around the door handle just in time to see this creature has deposited a black sludge on the ground all over the nice carpet, and immediately jumps into the door. And as it passes through the door, there's just like the slightest of ripple, as if a pebble dropping through water, bloop, and it dematerializes through the door.
The heck?
Sunday, you see something?
Well, she sees plenty.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh god, that's a great catchphrase.
There ain't no ghost up here,
I don't know what
but
you
we
call
got a
those.
problem.
Can I make like a history check to see what that thing is?
Go ahead and give
Yeah.
me an Arcana check.
Can I too?
Go ahead. Anybody who saw it is welcome to give me an Arcana check.
Come on,
16.
Cole. You can do this.
I don't need to roll this shit. I'm professional.
I got a 16.
Yeah, his 16 is better than mine.
Were either of you proficient in Arcana?
No.
Grim is.
Somebody want to roll his die?
Yeah. This one here.
No, those are his portents. 9 plus his. Oh, that's a 6. So you got like 11 or
Oh
something.
my god.
You guys have no clue what this thing is.
Okay.
It's very strange.
Listen, little creature! I say it really loud so I know everything in the house. Come out now and talk, or we hunt you and eat you. Hunt and eat, then. And I track it.
Give me a survival check.
Nat 20.
Oh wow.
What is your total?
22.
22. Looking at the windowsill, the last place you had seen it has left behind some sort of oily substance. This time it looks oily, more like what was on the door handle for Finn, less like the sludge that was on the wall. And as you try to investigate what's going on, looking at everything, your hand touches towards the window expecting something to happen, but whatever was there, your hand passes through the open window, no problem, into the outside air. But it's difficult because it's not really leaving a lot to go off of. You move back into the other room where Sunday said that she had seen it. Sunday points to the window. You move over, the floor creaking beneath you towards the windowsill here, and you look around. You see more of the oily substance on the wood kind of dripping down. The footsteps that had gone through, stepping into the next room, back to the common room. You see the more thicker sludge on the ground instead of the oil by the other door. But as you come to the door, expecting to see some sort of track, it just stops. As if it had vanished mid-run.
Okay, I go to the hallway. I'm basically looking for where his footsteps would start back up again.
Okay.
I follow Cole and I say to him, it doesn't seem very dangerous.
You make your way
Little things.
back in through, careful not to step into the black sludge. You circumnavigate around, but through the door, looking around. You don't see anything in this hallway. You go to the next door. Open it.
What am I here?
Yeah.
Yeah, open it.
You go to open this door.
I'm not leaving Cole, by the way.
You
I don't
open
know
it
what
slowly.
the situation
You look
is.
into-
I rolled a nat 20 on my survival to track him.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
going Rain Man and just like looking at all these like
Okay.
footprints and
You're looking at the
Getting
area,
vibe.
trying to survey what might be going on. You see that this particular door here, a footprint or two, and a bit more of the oily sludge behind. There is a chest in a corner, but the tracks that you do see lead up and around, up the wall to the window, and then vanish into a closed glass window.
Is it reflections? I think he's just using the slime.
I take a big sniff.
Smells earthy.
Do I think that he's upstairs or downstairs?
Most of this entire place is beginning to give off kind of this weird mushroom earthy smell.
The sludge.
Finn.
Sludgy shit.
From his mess.
Was there any flour in the kitchen?
No, but it's still some in my bag.
Spread it out.
It's not invisible, Grim.
It's not invisible?
No.
Oh.
He's just running through different portals.
I see.
That's what it kind of looks like.
What portals? Reflective
What the
surfaces?
heck is it?
Nah. You keep running through this goo, right?
This goo?
Doors, windows.
Doors, windows? So, portals?
Yeah.
Entryways?
Goes in and pops out somewhere.
I don't know. Don't say
Is
Spread
he-
out, ready
is he-
action.
Is he running through walls?
Alright.
Okay.
I don't think I can hold an action like that.
Cantrip again.
I won't kill it.
You have a rolling pin, don't you?
How big is this thing?
They are not very large. They are, actually, they're slightly larger than what they look like in the portrait there. It's,
Can I make a minor illusion that size?
yeah, you certainly could.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm going to say that picture is accurate. They appear to be about 3 times, if they stand all the way up, the height of a human skull. So you're looking at like maybe 2.5, 2 feet.
Have I seen this creature yet?
We had you do, yeah. When you ran through, everybody had seen it, but we already, while you stepped away, we had your roll, and you don't recognize what it is.
Oh, okay.
I make one that's the size of that one, right?
Okay.
And it's smiling and playing in a banjo.
And your minor illusion moves and produces sound.
No,
It's one or
No.
the other.
but I can use prestidigitation to do it. It'll last for an hour.
I mean, cold open. I'll shoot.
You have minor illusion?
Smells good.
Yeah.
I have minor illusion.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any sound.
No.
Minor illusion can be.
Yours can have an image, mine can have a sound.
Oh. Okay.
The old 1-2?
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. So we make one that looks pretty believable.
Okay.
It's smiling and playing music, and I say to it, "Why, hello, little guy. What's your name?"
I'm playing the music.
You can make it talk too, right? All right. I start playing against him with my banjo. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.
I'm still back here just wondering what the heck is going on now. All this
Okay.
odd music.
So Cole knows how to hunt and track.
As this is all going on, actually,
Yeah,
Sunday,
Yeah.
you see in the wall, you hear a creak, and you look over to your side and you see that the wall begins bowing out. And as it bows out, what looks like somebody behind something stretchy, their fingertips in the face of a skull reaches up and out, and it begins splitting open, and ghastly, ghostly hands begin to reach for you. I need you to roll for initiative.
Oh, to roll for initiative.
Oh, it's cocked. Oh, God. Keep it on the table.
Jesus.
Oh, the first two were better.
Man, we waited.
But
All that.
bloody
Well, it's
five.
good knowing you Sunday.
Oh crap.
This ghostly
So much for a
figure.
day of rest, right?
Yeah, right.
This ghostly
Don't
figure
split
that
the
looks
party.
nothing like the other creature that you had seen
Oh shit.
pushes up and out, and as the window, the wall paneling gives way, it reaches up, and the skeletal, vaporous form of this creature reaches up and out, will make an attack.
Damn Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, my God. It's just flashbacks now.
Right.
Yeah.
It is a 9?
A 9?
Nine?
No.
9.
14?
Definitely
Nine.
not. Definitely not.
9.
It reaches out and tries to grab into your form. Its ghastly hands try to grab at you. You feel icy cold tendrils of energy grip through your flesh, but it doesn't take hold on you.
So I like
As
back up a
as
little
this
bit.
all happens, it immediately takes the rest of its movement to float up through the air into the ceiling. You're allowed to take an opportunity attack.
Oh, do
Okay.
that.
Kill it Sunday.
Yeah.
One shot.
Probably just
Just
one.
one die 20.
Yeah.
19,
yeah.
That's gonna be good.
Hey, don't hit it.
Ooh.
3.
4. 4. 4 points.
No, it's more than 4, isn't
What
it?
does it look like?
Nope, it's 4.
What does it look like when you
Okay.
attack? Describe this to
When
me.
I attack it, I'm like, I'm backing up because it's obviously trying to do whatever it's doing to me, and I pull out my rapier with my right hand, and I just swing whoosh, at it as it's trying to leave.
Don't cross the streams.
Your rapier slashes out, flies with pretty much no resistance. Your weapon flies right through it as it vaporizes into the ceiling above you.
Ghost!
Immediately Nala drops.
She was convinced there's nothing here.
Immediately Fala drops to Fala's knees and grabs Timbers in like a massive bear hug squeeze. Just you feel cold wood and stone and metal against your body as Fala's large head crashes into yours. No damage, but it's just like, here, let's just go ahead and do a strength check on this to see what happens.
He's grabbing you.
He's scared too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that metal in your
That's
pocket? You just have to see me.
This is.
You can get squished.
I rolled a 5.
So Nala just, you're like, it's difficult for you to breathe as not Fala's form is just in fear, trembling, holding on to you.
I immediately
see
begin
that through
running
the
through
door?
my mind
No.
which cantrips
Okay.
I can cast without somatic components.
You got like squat.
Do you feel that he's scared, or you're just like, what the hell? This thing's squeezing the crap out of me.
Are you asking me this?
Yeah, no, just Do you feel that?
Does he not look scared?
I don't know.
You're the,
Wait,
I'm just wondering how your feelings.
Does he not look scared?
as soon as I can, with
I'm screaming.
actions and all that, I'm gonna burst into the next room where Sunday was screaming.
Past the choking timbers.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, he looks scared, like he's not fighting. He grabbed
He just wants a
timbers
big hug.
like for protection, so I'm cool with that.
Can I?
I leap over the table, look in here. Sunday. What?
Hey, man.
As soon as she points upstairs,
It went through
as
the
she
ceiling.
points up, I run back the staircase and up the staircase.
It tried to
next
touch
level.
me.
I start walking to the door and like it swings kind of. Like, and as soon as I get to the door, it swings back and hits me in the face.
I run back. Cole busts in back to the room.
Boom! Where you going, Cole? Wait.
Up. We go up.
Okay.
All right.
You just hear like the baby
I
go.
run past and I see Paula just bear hugging Grim, and I touch it.
Is everybody
and I'm like,
following me?
Come.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother hiding the
Yeah,
rest of the map for this. It's
Yeah.
pretty.
Oh,
Funny.
We'll find it.
Wait a minute.
We'll find the
Is that
rest.
the basement?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get
find
there
the
later.
rest.
I'm not gonna bother hiding the rest of the map. It's pretty. You guys got a nice little setup here, actually. So
that looks
Once
dungeon-esque.
we get through the
see how much of that
comical
shows up.
view.
Dude, is that a hacksaw there?
Where? Over there in the dungeon?
Could be.
In the dungeon?
It's a bone saw,
What the
man.
fudge happened
Hey,
here?
wait, you're looking at this all wrong.
Yes.
We have a dungeon.
Dibs. The dungeon's mine.
It's Cole's
It's
bedroom.
called a basement.
Is it below
just
the
saying
front door?
traditionally
I
the
thought this
wizard's
would be like a-
laboratory
yeah,
is in
like
the
a
dungeon. I'm
laboratory or
just
a workshop,
saying.
maybe.
I know.
You guys can make whatever you want. and do
Cole's
whatever
running
you
up the
want.
stairs. Where do I
But
come out?
Yeah,
maybe you
Torture
should
chamber.
focus on the thing that's going to remove your lives.
It's hard when we have
You're
a
lying.
4-story theater to lay claim to.
Yeah.
Get up and follow Cole.
Yeah, I don't know where I end up.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm
I run-
following.
I run-
I'm
There you
following
go.
Cole.
I
No.
don't even know
Oh,
where I'm
damn
at.
it, that's
Wait,
right.
It doesn't go with you.
Oof.
You want to do another contested strength check?
Oh yeah, because
I'm
the
like
results
right
will be
here.
different.
Yeah.
You stop there or do you follow
I was
me?
like trying to get Fala's attention to not kill Grim gently in my
Okay.
feminine way and
Give
trying to
me,
get him to
give
rush
me a
up.
persuasion check.
19.
Nice roll.
19.
19.
Fala sees this. What you're saying. What are you saying?
I'm like, come, Fala, come. Here's your orb. Let's go, come. Let go of Grim. You're killing him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Grimm.
This
Uh,
saved your life, you
I don't want to go up there, but I don't want you all to die. So I don't know what we can do. I'll go.
Just keep the light on
Okay.
for us.
Okay. I can do that.
Can that thing hit objects?
Maybe.
Give it a shot sometime.
Follow.
Not now.
Follow follows you, but as all of this is going on, Cole and Finn are already upstairs. As you get upstairs, the first thing that you see, let's see, you come up from here. Finn is coming up the stairs. You're right here, and the first thing you see immediately are two of these small little black creatures that you had seen.
Oh, great. So there's not just one.
Yeah, there's not just one.
Alright, my axe is out.
Yeah.
Do they look hostile?
They look like very strange little creatures. What's
When
your
I run
insight?
up there, are they scared?
What's your insight?
Like animal handling, basically. Like, I'm gonna treat them as animals. Do they look a threat to me?
You're gonna need to make an actual animal handling check
Yeah.
with disadvantage because they're definitely not
Yes.
animals.
Disadvantage. Oh well, I mean if
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, like to try and make it translate.
There's
Yeah.
two
One
more
was
stairs
18.
with you guys.
But the other one was not an 18.
They're very hard to read. I mean, an animal's an animal. It's not like it's a dog with its tail behind its legs, but they.
Okay. I left the room before Sunday could tell me what attacked her, so I'm gonna assume it's these guys. So
Right.
I go to sink an axe into one of them.
Okay.
Whoa, Cole! Do they come in peace? Do they attack us? Well, they kind of attack Sunday.
Roll for initiative on that.
Yeah, go for it. I'll watch.
Alright, you will go first. You have time before they react.
This place is gonna
Can you
give me
describe
gray
what
hair.
Are they more of these?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need 2 more of those guys. Okay, I walk up to him. And I say, "You stay, or I smash your face." And I ready my attack. If they run away, I'm gonna fall an axe on them.
Okay?
Either one of them. I'm readying my action.
With a couple of weird quizzical looks to one another, as you run up with a weapon, they immediately just oil falls off of them into a large, massive puddle.
Wow.
And it
Oil.
fills up the entire ground where they are. As that happens, they both immediately take a bonus action to rush to the doors that they are at, and as they step into the door, they both vanish into some sort of extra dimensional space.
Okay, so my ready to action and attack of opportunity.
A ready action is considered a reaction, I believe.
Sounds like an action.
We have to look that up, but in any case, are they disengaging? Because disengaging would. You said use a bonus action to leave me?
Well-
Disengage is- unless they're rogues.
Because of what they did with their... Huh. Okay. Oil puddle. Yeah, the oil puddle is an action, so they are not able to disengage. But they do move into the doorways and begin to vaporize into this weird space. Go
Try
ahead.
and land an axe on one if
Yeah.
they're running away.
Go ahead and take your ready action.
20.
20.
That's a lot of D12s.
Go for it.
That is a dead fucking whatever that thing is.
Okay, so now you're letting me auto double all my dice, or taking max on all my dice.
On the first one. Yeah. For max your dice,
Yeah.
add up all that damage, and then roll your dice on top of it.
Okay.
You only apply modifiers once.
Right. So savage attack is when I score a crit, I can roll an additional melee for this. Okay, so you're letting me do max, so it's 12 plus 2 rolls.
So for your savage thing, if you get a crit, you roll that additional dice on top. That doesn't double.
Yeah, So I thought. So that's 14, and 9 is 23 plus my strength of 3 is 26 damage.
26 damage.
Oh.
Yeah. Tell me how you want to do this.
It's a blood
I
spot.
told you, little thing, don't run.
Just bringing your axe down, cleaving in half, splitting the thing right down the middle. The other one disappears into the doorway, and in front of you is this strange little creature with a big head, bisected on the ground. It squirms for a second, an arm, before it completely bleeds out of the rest of its weird black fluids, and lies motionless on the ground.
I walk over to Cole and say, I'm sorry you had to do that. I guess we'll just go find the other one, I guess.
Yeah.
Business.
Yeah, we keep searching.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
Into the room that it just disappeared through.
What do we do?
I've been following.
I
Well, actually, I don't know. You'll have to adjudicate that to me because the dude was wrestling with me.
No, I got him to let you go.
Okay.
He said, "Come with us. Come on."
Ready action is a reaction.
So we crossed the border into the next room.
Opening the door into the next room. I need. Who goes first?
I guess I did because I walked through first.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh! There is a puddle of black fluid. right
Schmegma.
That
Something
thing I'm
around.
super good at. Come on.
Should be decent. at it.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. You can even make that as an athletics check, but.
Not for a halfling.
This is the dex save is better.
No, I'm in acrobatics. Sorry.
17 doesn't do it.
He's gone. but there are 2 puddles right there. Yeah, you managed to pass through. Cole, you follow after?
Mm-hmm.
The puddle in this spot is actually so large that you can't really do anything but to step through it. Although if you want to walk, you can take advantage on your check to move through.
Did we just walk into a different dimension?
No. No, it's the black stuff.
Yeah, I'm doing
It is one.
I'll do a dex save to avoid it.
Yeah, it's a really strange puddle. It actually seems to defy the physics
It's a
of
dex
nature.
save?
Yeah. Even here on the flat floor, it's an inch thick.
I go back. Cole, you should watch out for this stuff.
Yeah.
21.
So it has a build.
Pass right through the 2. You pass into this next room. As you step into, you see one of the torches on the walls. You reach over. No, you don't. You do that. You flick on the torches in this particular room, illuminating what looks to be some sort of a study. Books line the shelves. There seems to have been old works left alone.
Before anybody comes up.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Grim would love this place.
Yeah.
Is there any exit for it to be in here?
Can we search the
Being hidden somewhere? I'm in hunt mode. I'm not gonna wait to search.
I'm hollering, show yourself!
At this particular moment,
You are not welcome!
roll initiative again.
Who gets to?
Who? All of us?
I can reroll this. Halfling luck, damn it.
Do it.
yeah.
You 2 roll initiative again.
16.
Much better.
As a puff of weird green smoke emanates,
That's what we want to
a
kill.
creature steps in.
Puff of green smoke.
Yeah, if I beat Cole in initiative, you won't be able to touch him.
Well, I didn't put myself there. You put me
I got 18.
I didn't put you there.
there. Just kidding.
Hey, that's
Why
good
do I-
information,
What's
though.
going on there? What'd
You go first. What'd you get, Cole?
Alright.
10.
You go third. The creature steps out. Finn, you are at the ready and you're able to take an action before he does anything. You see this ghostly bone, ephemeral figure lurches out of the wall and tries to reach into your body.
Don't fuck this up.
Do I have
Burn
burn
the shit out of it.
Yeah.
What do you have from the last time we played?
That's
The
what
only
I'm
spell
saying.
slots that you would have right
I don't
now,
think so.
Never
the
know.
only spell slots you would have right now would be spell slots you would have gained from leveling up.
Short rest.
I didn't gain an extra spell slot between levels because I changed
Yeah, well, your cantrips that you just picked up.
You should have gotten an extra cantrip.
The cantrips I picked up are necromancy and old earth.
Oh, yeah.
So I viciously mocked this ghost.
What are you, a freaking ghost? What are you, dead? See right through you.
I look at him and I
You're
turn
not
my
a
head and
specter,
I
you're
go,
a spirit.
I didn't frame no ghosts.
Yeah.
What are you, a janitor or a custodian?
Right?
Spectre or spirit?
Kind of blow, you know? That's what
With a coin or a two-sided
give me
die?
a whiz- give me
What are
a,
you, see-through?
Oh, it's safe.
Transparent.
Yeah.
So transparent.
So what damage?
D4.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a strong
And
D4.
it's got this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that is what type of damage? That's
The
what I
worst
thought.
kind. Depression damage.
You see the form
Oh, I
kind of
feel
like
bad about
shimmer
myself.
before it reaches forward to continue its attack on you.
Oh, disadvantage.
Oh.
Why?
Because vicious mockery.
Why is disadvantage? Because
Oh.
That's why it's so good.
Oh, yeah.
Because I
That's
viciously
why it's so
mocked you.
good.
that's
I have the perfect meme
that's
for
the
this
compensation
the
for such crappy damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Early levels is really strong.
Gain this life.
No, I don't have any spells. Remember?
Well, I do.
Just have
Thanks
this
to Arcane
conversation.
Recovery, if I could only get there. A chicken
As
shit
it
Warforged
sees
won't let me
you
go.
mocking this thing and shuddering. It just kind of like exactly as it came out, just back into the wall.
Oh,
Mm.
damn it.
Like like Wile E. Coyote when he turns into a sucker for getting tricked over
This comes out
jumping
to-
over the ledge.
Right.
Sucker. And then it disappears.
It came out to attack and was just like, I ain't scared no ghosts. It's just
Yeah.
Scared of no ghost.
Oof. Not today.
Okay, go ahead and pull the
The green
specter off the
slime.
wall.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Cole, we almost got him.
Oh! I run around. I'm just like running from room to room.
Cole, just smash these books up into nothing.
Oh my god. No.
You know that will hurt me.
I jump over the
You
funnel
know
on
that
my
will
way out.
physically hurt me.
As you step on the way out, please take that and place that.
All that
Oh, the freaking
There.
slime, dude.
It's right there.
So how do I? Can I
Slime
get
time.
up there with those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, do we get up there wherever they're at yet?
So the two, yeah, this all happened in a few seconds. As
I
that
figured.
you're managing to come up the stairs right now.
Do we hear them?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I
Yeah,
come
I'm not
out with
being
minor
quiet.
illusion, my eyes are bleeding.
Oh God!
I see right through that.
Graham! Ah!
Halfling blood is
Get that
blue.
man a washcloth.
It is.
Fine, Graham.
I had to kill one.
You see, it's like half.
Don't know if they're bad yet.
I'm sorry, Cole. Where's the? What's the? How did you? Where's the
I
big
just
fight?
Point to the mess on the floor.
Oh. How does that thing keep popping up?
More than one.
What?
Well, there was more than one.
But we seen also ghost.
Ghost.
Oh, there's a ghost. Yeah, it touched me.
Yeah.
Show yourself.
Like that old soap opera, Touched by an Angel.
Touched by a ghost.
Cole thinks ghost is the real threat. And I'm running from room to room looking for the
Yeah,
ghost.
I'm hollering, show yourself. You are
Grim,
not welcome
jump-
here. You are not allowed to touch
Leaning
me.
over the puddles and whatnot, doing your best
He's
to
busting here,
avoid it. You manage to open a couple of the doors. You unlock two of them, or you open and expose two of them. You see that here you have another privy with indoor plumbing, another one there. You, where do you go next? Let me know where you go.
From
Yeah, this way and then this way.
from
Okay,
here on out, I
this way.
follow
Yeah.
Cole to the best of my
Staircase.
ability.
So that's a whole nother bedroom.
Yeah, just show me where you are. I mean, you're all
He's
going
looking at his
places.
hallways. Going...
So he goes in there. Okay, stop. Right there.
He's like, put that
I
there.
jump over Graham.
Go.
Cole, you open the door and you see another one.
I kind of got
these
pushed out of
here.
the hallway, so I
You
turned
see
around.
another one of these here, and as this is all happening, the specter
Gosh, dang it.
passes up from the floor here.
What? Oh, it's within my eyesight now.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody roll an initiative.
Ghost.
16.
Come
22.
On, slime. We got slime.
Nice. Okay.
17.
20.
Whoa, man.
Nice.
We got high initiative
22.
this time.
Yeah.
Yes. 22.
Same with me.
All right.
Go
You rolled-
down, ghost.
Wait, you
I rolled a
rolled
19.
15.
I just dropped it. I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay.
Okay. 16 for Cole.
Yes.
Who
So
got
you
higher than that?
Everybody.
22 for Grim.
It's a good
So-
Yeah,
roll.
got that. Sunday you were
22.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
He rolled a
19.
19.
Plus 3.
okay. So like that. So
Finn's moving up in the world. Look at that.
Not high enough.
Oh,
Wait.
drop down in the world.
There's the bad guy.
wow.
There's always a bigger fish.
Oh, wait. I need to roll initiative for my familiar, too. He is very low in initiative. He's at 2.
Okay.
So he's last.
Typical rats.
Rat
Bastards.
Wow. Okay. I'll
Second
remember that when he
time.
needs to administer a
Bastards on
healing
that side, I
potion.
got it.
I don't have a familiar made up, so should be obvious. Timbers.
Yeah.
You see this specter just rise up out of the ground. It's glowing a bright green color, and its visage is grim.
I
I
use my reaction to make an Arcana check.
Grim visage.
Okay.
What are you? Oh, fuck.
About
Wait.
as good as the last one.
It is not a creature of arcane.
It is not. Okay.
No.
Or it is. I don't know.
Creatures
Okay.
creatures such as this actually fall underneath the religious category.
Ooh, okay, good. So now I know. All right, magic missile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shebang.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Timbers,
3.
magic
3
missile.
Go, go, go.
3 d4s.
Tell me what it looks like.
The beholder beater rod comes out. A couple
do
quick
like a
adjustments
little,
are
like,
made.
Sweet little king.
Yeah, no, it's like this. Sort of like that.
It's gotta rotate the eyes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Crashes into the specter, and it seems to recoil visibly from that. Bringing us to Sunday.
Pulling out my rapiers and screaming at this thing, get out, and I'm going to attack it.
large-headed creature seems to be shuddered and afraid right there. You rush up to the small form. You attack.
Get out of here! 16 and a 15, so 21 and 20.
Both hit.
Yeah.
That is a dead little monster.
Let's hope so.
We just wanted to be friends.
How about that? 5 and 4, 9. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Good
Wait,
roll.
hear our secret tale about this theater. We know where all the treasure's buried.
Each one of us knew a different one.
Your
And
two
the dead
weapons.
bodies.
Your two weapons, a slash and a stab at this form. They connect, although it's smaller and tries to avoid it. You cleave across the front of the brow and hit it in the shoulder a little bit. It makes out a weird sound that is hard to understand. What do you speak?
I speak many languages.
I know. What are they?
I speak,
Do you have any goblinoids?
yeah. Dwarvish, Gnomish, Common, and Sylvan.
So you actually hear something that makes a sense in the other room. From what the rest of you hear, and it is a dialect of Sylvan, and basically from what you can understand, big meanies, they're here, they're mean, big, protect the master.
Go. You're right.
And that's all you can say. That's all you can say with your free action. As of that time, it is. That would be the Spectre right now is going to reach for Grim.
Doesn't like those magic missiles.
Who does?
21.
No, who does?
21?
Oh.
Wait, is this still the same combat round?
Yeah.
Fuck.
21. And
Alright, it's worth it. How about a 7? Plus
No,
whatever
you
applicable
gotta do it
bonuses.
before his attack.
No, it's
No,
not before the attack.
After you see a roll.
I'm not gonna screw you. Go.
You should. The opponent's after you see the roll.
It's before he
Oh,
rolls.
okay.
Well, I mean, I would have.
Go, then just that's fine.
Okay,
No,
look, I'm
pretty
using
sure
my
it's after,
7.
but we can look it up later. I'll look it up
Okay.
now, but you can say no for now.
7 plus its bonuses.
What are you saying?
He's right. No, he's right. He's right.
Because we talked about it last
Yeah.
night.
Okay.
So you can't do it.
I mean, I didn't really.
If I cut words.
You told me what the role was right away, so I don't really know. But
He's waiting to kill you, Grim.
Look, I'm gonna leave it up to you, Jess. Okay? I've got a 7. If you'll let me use it, I will. Otherwise, I think I could soak up this damage. We'll see.
You're going to take 10 necrotic damage.
I can handle it. I'm not gonna die.
It reaches forward and its ghostly fingers reach in and right up through your body, sending a chill of your flesh giving way to rot and disease as it passes through you. The life and
Is
blood.
this a saving throw?
It's not.
Okay.
The life and blood pass out of that area. Now you make a saving throw.
Okay. So 10 damage, you say?
10 necrotic.
Okay. Now I make a saving throw?
Now you make a saving throw.
Alright.
Come on, Grim. Was it constant?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But I have advantage if it's related to magic.
I don't believe this counts as related to magic.
Alright, Mr. 19's coming in.
Since it does not consider itself as a magic spell of any sort, it's part of an attack action. So, 19 will pass.
I hope so.
Good show, mate.
I was hoping to use that for some major damage, but
The
if it keeps me alive, it's worth it.
That's right.
Do I like
The
suffer
Spectre?
any half damage or any other?
Is
No,
it a
you still
ghost
take
or
the
is it a
full
specter?
the Spectre does not do anything else. It stays where it is.
Yeah, he better be properly cowed. I mean, he just swung his best at me, and not only did it not kill the wizard, you pussy, your secondary effect didn't fuck with me either.
Finn,
He should have said that.
You're right.
Did he still have disadvantage from last time?
No, it's
No, I didn't think so. Yeah, I turned to him and I.
Come on, Finn.
I look at him and I stare him dead in the eye and I say, I banish thee in the name of the Lord! And I cross my fingers like this.
That's your vicious mockery?
Yeah.
You should have just said what he
In the
said.
name of the Lord.
What kind of check is that?
Oh, gosh.
It's
Wisdom.
charisma or wisdom?
Yeah, I wish.
I think it's wisdom.
12
That
Should
should not
fail.
pass.
damage.
Three.
Ooh, nice.
Total of 3.
Three, yeah. Should not be that easy.
You wait till I get 3 of these.
Okay.
That's
Right.
awesome. That's
Got
awesome.
it.
14. So, whatever.
The 3 boggles will now do their thing.
Boggles.
Boggles. One of the boggles immediately retaliates for the damage.
What's those big blue things? Those are cool.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
That's a learning tool for later.
Yay!
First boggle will make an attempt to attack Sunday. That is
15.
Yeah, it really goes down.
the other boggle will move over to Cole and make an attempt to attack him.
I don't know why, but when you said boggle, I immediately pictured boggarts, and now I wonder what an empty bank account looks like attacking.
And this boggle here leaps out of this door and makes its way towards. Who is that? That's
That's
That's Timbers.
That's Fala.
No, not
Yes.
Fala. It turns towards Timbers.
Oh, yeah, because the giant warforged just hit the red.
It just hits it. It just does nothing, man. It just seems weird. Like it doesn't
Okay.
have any life energy.
So these
Wait,
things, these tiny
These are
little
the bad guys?
right there.
Yeah.
And then it's
I was fine until that thing touched me.
Okay, go on.
Everything's
So
going
these
down now.
tiny creatures kind of leap out of their hiding spots and begin trying to advance and attack. They one of them towards Sunday begins flailing its arms and it tries to beat at your legs and hit you with its hands, but they mostly just kind of like fall with little resistance and little power behind them, and it doesn't do much to hurt. at
Doing
all.
it.
Yeah. The next one rushes over, makes an attempt over at Cole as well, and same thing. It's just, it punches right at your kneecap, hoping to like do something, but it falls flat like a child hitting as hard as they can, and there's little force behind it. One of them manages to come up, and it does indeed do. This one head slams into Timbers.
Oh shit.
He only does 3 damage.
What did you roll?
17 plus.
Doesn't matter. I'm
3
a
damage.
DM.
All right. Are these things tiny?
How are you?
Alive.
They're small. They're considered small.
Maybe I shouldn't order that Hero Forge mini after.
My turn?
Yeah, Cole.
Alright. Cole does not worry about this little thing. He runs right past him.
You just hear like grumbling in the other room, and then
I
you
run to here. I see the ghost.
David, go!
I try and go through that thing and get to a spot where I can hit the ghost.
Yeah, it's not 2 sizes smaller though.
It's not 2 sizes?
No. You're medium and it's a small.
Alright, well can I go these are solid walls here?
Yeah.
Well, that's a son of a bitch. I'll attack recklessly on that little thing. 17?
Hit.
15 damage.
15 to that one. Okay. What does that look like?
I mean, it's only a head, so I'm just basically bringing the axe on it.
Oh my god.
So,
Hearing you come from behind it,
God damn it, little thing, get out of my way!
swinging your axe, and it turns its head and sees what's going on, and it jumps back and tries to crash into the wall there. Doing so, your axe mostly cleaves the wood, but it does indeed sink deep into the side of its head, cleaving open a large area of its skull. Part of its eye kind of begins to dangle and fall out as it flails about more, freaking out at its turn of events. and sudden misfortunes. That's what I got.
What it gets.
All right, so that brings us
That's
to
master touch.
a familiar,
Okay.
which I believe is in your pocket.
Yes, it is.
Go mice, mouse,
Or it's a rat.
rat.
He uses boulder.
Go Bible. Go Nim.
Does he got a catapult on his back? Oh, that'd be
Go
awesome.
Ratatouille.
Rat-a-catapult.
Ratabolt.
You guys are ridiculous. Okay, first of all, he can't do any. I don't know what a ratapult is, but he can't do that. Okay, and second of all,
Throw him.
okay, you want to throw him?
No, I'm freaking out of my own.
Is that gonna
little
get us out of
world.
this Sunday if you just throw my rat in a random direction?
Hurry up, will you?
Fuck, dude.
Why be so hormonal? There's ghosts
Where's the
or
bad guy?
specters or
there?
spirits in our attic. They're built
Alright, I
for
send
you.
my rat to take the help action on whichever melee, or whichever combatant target it's next, so that it can gain advantage.
That'd be the
Tell
ghost.
me who and where.
That's what I
Just
just
run
did.
back
You
downstairs.
can't just be like, he's going to help. Just tell me where your rat goes and who is he aiding.
He goes
On the
there,
stairs.
and he uses the help action.
Okay. All right.
So that means the next person to target him gains advantage.
Okay. Perfect. Timbers.
What? Really?
turn.
Oh shit. Okay, that's me.
Target him, Timbers.
Sweet.
Man panics when he gets injured. He just had a slap.
Yeah, I'm a
on the
mage. I'm not a warrior. I
I
know,
know.
I know fucking spells and
Free
shit.
action, they yell out.
Out of here, dude.
Timbers! Show
Show.
him your strength.
All right. I have strength. Firebolt.
You strike the spirit.
Yes.
Big strong firebolt.
On.
The green ghost that I just used the help action on.
Yeah.
Advantage.
All right.
Nice.
Big time. 16 plus 5, 21.
And
And I blast him with a firebolt from my beholder beater rod, having adjusted it to the proper setting, and I blast him. Just, it looks tough. And I shoot him with it, and it does this much damage.
Nice.
6.
I'm impressed. I see a flashlight come out of the hallway.
Yeah, it is hot fire too. It's not
got
just
it.
like
I feel the heat on the back of my neck.
It's like 1 minute in the microwave, not 30
Sundays.
seconds. You know what I'm saying?
That thing's still there?
Yeah.
Swing away. Get out of my house!
12 and 12.
17s. Both of them.
How do you want to do this?
Get out of my house!
Just nonchalantly slashing at it and stabbing.
12 points of damage.
repeatedly.
This you scream.
4 points of damage.
12.
12? Yeah, that one's.
Get out of my house!
Look at this. Splat.
As you do so, I'll just squish it. It leaves behind a puddle.
Ooh, great.
This time it is a very thick-looking, sticky, weird sludge that has now defiled the floor of this master bedroom. That brings us to Spectre.
You know,
Spectre is going to turn
shake it off.
towards the halfling, who continues to mock it.
This is what he rolls.
No, he's got disadvantage.
Oh,
This
How
way
would that
go.
apply? You get to, like...
That's this and disadvantage.
so he takes the worst. If this is the worst, then he takes
He
it.
replaced like one of the results.
Yeah, but how's he going to know which one?
No, he would say it before, and then you would only roll one.
Okay.
So one of those dice is a 7, and you roll again. Just one.
Okay.
You take the worst.
Right.
You're laughing like you hit him.
Still hit.
Still hit him.
I
Spirit
love the DM.
reaches
Yeah,
forth,
great.
it out,
They're
tries
great.
to grab at Finn. You feel the cold claws around your head as it tries to pierce into your mortal form, but it does not quite last. It only leaves you with a painful, icy touch of death at your skin.
This is why I'm your teacher.
Use the force.
I look back at him and I viciously mock one more time and say, People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking old ghost hearts.
Hear the singing going on. That's awesome.
Can we wisdom save?
Yeah, I beat it.
A ghost beat a wisdom save.
Spectre, yes.
You just failed like 3 in a row.
Son of a
Keep feeling ghostly touch. Hey, wait, does he have disadvantage? No, it doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't work like
Yeah,
that.
the next.
Oh, from being blanked or something?
The tinier Boggle standing next to Timbers panicked and freaked out about the large orc that has cleaved into his skull. Well,
He's like half brain.
Poop another oil
it
puddle.
deposit. Yeah, no, it's
He doesn't have this one here.
yeah.
Just coughs up some oil. Like a hairball.
He didn't go.
So, oh man, you're not in any. Oh yeah, okay. All right, perfect. This one here moves to that window
What?
right there, and it attacks through the window to hit Cole.
Great.
Wow.
A claw right here.
Yeah, it,
I recklessly attacked last turn.
They're boarding at these freaking windows. I told you.
Break the windows.
Oh, it feels cold in here.
and it misses. And these hands reach up and out of the window and try to pummel at you. By near accident, you see they just glance off these tiny fists coming from the air with the haft of your axe.
Do I notice this? I mean, I kind of noticed that they were coming through
You don't
doorways
have line of
earlier.
sight. As for the other one, it turns and desperately. The other one turns and desperately attacks Cole. And again, it's just like it takes its head, its massive skull, and tries to headbutt right into your knee, trying to do something. It's just, but it's like it hits the part of its exposed brain.
Poor little creatures are too stupid to live.
Alright.
And that's their turn. Cole.
Yeah.
Stupid creatures. I still can't get past it. Cole's so mad. Oh, you stupid thing, get out of my way.
I can't wait to summon it.
God.
Cole's turn?
Yes.
Just smash him.
Don't have a way to get past him.
Keep smashing and shit.
Damn it. I
Smash.
attack this stupid thing recklessly. 16.
Yep.
Ooh, that's not good. 4 damage.
How does it die?
Like, just pathetic. I just batted away from me so I could get past it. Get the fuck out of my way!
Finishes fracturing the rest of the skull that it has left against the wall. Like the force nonchalantly trying to bat it, it carries through and connects. It smashes between the wall. Just
Pancaked.
yeah. The other eye, and it crumbles to the ground.
Damn it!
Black ooze begins to flow out
wanted your treasure.
That
and
cake
fills
is
that
good.
spot.
Stupid thing. Oh, I can move. Ha!
Oh, you can move now, yes.
I can move! I get right up
Dexterity
next.
check.
Ah,
Do the smegma.
Roll it.
yeah. Save?
I believe it is a yes saving throw.
Yeah, I have advantage on such things. I don't know.
17.
19.
Nice.
What's the save?
Carry your momentum and you slide through the puddle like an
Strength
expert
save.
skater.
And I get down. I have to do 2 movement spots for these 2 guys.
You
and
can
then-
stand over us. We're small.
Yeah, we're small.
Yeah, but the giant warforged is not.
No.
And I'm gonna do my best to get to a flanking position, which I think I can get. I might have to
Move through that one
do
too.
another puddle. Yeah.
Yep.
You want me to do that?
Yep.
20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy.
All right. I'm like, ah!
Oh, you're sweating, dude. That was work. Yeah, that was work.
Get out of the way.
Now it's flanked.
That beef is coming out.
Now it's flanked for everybody.
The
Yes.
beef's coming out.
Timbers. Right? That was your turn, right, Cole?
Actually, it's
Oh,
the
familiar.
familiar.
I don't care.
Familier.
I don't care. I'm gonna teach you to care about
What
this.
are you gonna do? Drop ball bearings underneath the specter?
Against a ghost? What are you gonna do?
Bounce ball bearings.
No, actually, I'm going to use the help action on the ghost.
Specter.
Spectre. Whatever.
Yeah.
Spirit.
You know what happens if you fall forward and land inside of him?
No.
You're an inspector.
Oh my god. Wow, I should have known.
So help action.
I'm gonna give myself inspiration for that.
Yeah.
I would too.
No, go ahead, Timbers. Help action, got it.
For anyone watching at home, none of us have had familiars before, so
This is all brand
this is
new.
all brand new and a little bit tedious, but that's what it is.
That's about all they're good
Good
for.
old turkey.
I'm going to take my 1 vial of alchemist fire,
Okay.
and I'm going to load it into my catapult spell.
Okay.
You're gonna throw alchemist fire on our brand new house.
Actually, that's is that your free action?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that through. It sounds bad, and I put like a pebble in there, because it doesn't matter what's in there.
Doesn't?
No.
That's
Put the
ridiculous.
ball bearing in there.
Put your rat.
Fine, I put 1 ball. I put my rat in there. I put my fucking rat in there. I put my rat in there.
It's full of ball bearings.
Yeah.
You don't
No.
have anything else like substantial, like maybe a little sack of gold coins or something that makes
Gold? Are you kidding me? Do you know
How
how
about
hard
some
it is to live in Waterdeep
How about
these
some
You
days?
got a
silver,
wrench
maybe?
for your tinker's kit?
Huh? Like a little bit of silver? You can add
Tools
to
are
it?
valuable. The
Silver?
familiar is, I can cast a spell. It's done and gone. Sunday is the smartest one among
made
all
out
y'all,
of
and I am
metal, right?
seriously questioning your intelligence, Finn.
Silver?
After
Do your thing. Do your thing.
It's a metal rat,
Dex
right?
save, DC 11.
Silver coins.
How
No,
much does it
13.
weigh?
I'm sorry.
Failed.
If it
What are you
weighs 2
shooting?
pounds, it's like throwing a can
My
of
familiar.
vegetables at somebody.
Your familiar's up on the stairs.
For real.
No.
So
Okay, fine, a pebble. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever, Ron.
you got a rock, okay? I guess you have a rock in your inventory. Just catapult spell, it fails.
Damn it.
Alright, we'll work on this, viewers.
By the way, just go ahead and let me
It's
know
still
how do you
entertaining
want
as
to do
hell.
this.
Are you
'Cause-
sure? I might roll 3 ones, dude.
Well, it's got 1, so
I want that damage. 3 8s. Yes. Okay, so I loaded up with just detritus from the ground. The slime, the goo, the nastiest, everything I could possibly fit in there. And I'm like, you need to die, because you are evicted. And I shoot it,
Yes.
bam, catapult, and it just lances into it every which way possible. And, you know, some of it's dirty and gross, it doesn't know how to react to that. Some of it hurts, and it cuts it, and it's bad. It's just very confused, and it dies in shame.
just all the unusual
like that.
fluid and stuff that you flies through, and it just seems to be
job,
enough
man.
to detach the specter's link to this place, and it becomes incorporeal and vanishes off into dust. A little bit of weird ectoplasm seems to coalesce and fall down into a powder that's across the ground like a fog from dry ice. The rest of your projectile flies through the air, splatters and crashes into the wood of the wall.
Oh man, isn't it cool that that's not alchemy? You know, like alchemic fire. And you just called me stupid a second ago. So I was gonna
I
shoot
called you
fire.
stupid, but you were still right. I have 1 vial of that.
Meanwhile,
Otherwise, you use
the
it.
other boggle, sensing the specter's demise, you hear kind of a mumble is like, oh, no, it's over. I'm out of here.
Don't leave,
Gone.
of course.
Do we feel a sense of heaviness like we ever
Press dig duck.
Since this
Hey,
is a pretty
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Yeah, what you said.
Clean it up,
Yeah,
man.
start cleaning the house up.
Did the air seem to lighten up in here?
Listen. Fala,
It looks like you got rid of the ghost.
can I tell you something?
I tried to tell you.
You're brave.
What?
You're brave.
You're braver.
Because, were you scared?
Yes.
That's the only time that we can ever be brave. And you were brave.
Well, now we can see what's upstairs.
Will you come with us and
Touch
be
the
brave
spots.
once more?
I'm not afraid anymore.
You guys think Sunday's still alive?
The light just came on in that room.
You can't see
Do
it
we
on
think
the
Sunday's
wall.
still alive? Like, of course Sunday's still alive.
Did you hear me talking to myself? Ew!
Sunday bit like cockroach. That's it. I just walk away.
I look at Fan. I'm like, do you think he's a little? Think he could know a little more than? No, never mind.
Anyway, so
Anyways,
I'll be the
Move
last
to
one
the-
alive on
the
this
fifth
planet.
floor here, all by myself.
wait. Fifth floor? Is that real?
Yeah.
We have a 5-floor.
2,
That's
3,
four.
4, and somewhere we haven't been.
5.
That's not 5. Allow me to elaborate. Now that you have the rest
That's
of your
5. Come on.
That's the
So we
basic.
take our time to investigate now.
So you take your time to kind of go throughout the rest of the stuff. Finn immediately goes right up the stairs, trying to traverse carefully past the sticky, thick sludge. You make it up here, you see a couple
Maybe a
of
Prince
doors.
of Persia run across the wall.
No, you don't.
Do that, please.
Yeah, go for it.
I hope you fall on your face.
And you fall off the wall, face down into sticky sludge. And you
Kidding.
Luckily,
Yeah.
Luckily it's Prince of
Yeah,
Persia,
no.
so you just turn the
That is not
hourglass
a
upside
medium
down.
check.
That's the way it works.
15?
That 15's medium. Medium is
Right
You
along.
difficult.
said it was not a medium check.
Yeah.
Oh, to run off the wall?
Running along the wall up it is
So
not
facing the
You
medium.
telling me
I just imagine you facing the wall.
run across the wall for 5 feet.
And up the stairs and around the corner.
I said up the stairs to get across this thing.
You went upstairs.
There's 2
Yeah, to
sets
get
of
across, you
stairs.
said I had to cross over this. I was like,
So what was the DC
There's-
in your
there's the
mind
black
of what you were
sludge
trying
you
to
passed.
do?
to jump over the sludge. Like,
So what was the DC in your mind?
No. He said.
Well, I'm saying
he said
like
Persia.
yeah, that's
He
what I'm
did.
saying. It's
He
like to
Persia'd
jump
it.
over that sludge.
I'm
We should
saying-
probably
You
take
think
a
I'm gonna
break.
climb up all the walls?
Let's just take a break.
Okay, whatever.
We're gonna wrap it. We'll probably wrap it up here in 10
Oh,
All
minutes.
right, yeah.
Okay.
All right, anyway, so if I'm upstairs, I fall on my face, I hit the boards, I fall down a few, and then.
No, you don't fall down a few. You land in a sticky sludge.
Oh, okay.
Straight saving throw to get up and out of it.
You've been slimed.
Can I grab you by the cuff and just pull you out?
Yeah, can just do that.
Straight saving throw.
He drops it.
13.
Can I assist?
That's a good-
this?
It's not a hard check.
Yeah, you weigh like 100 pounds.
I don't even weigh 100 pounds.
He weighs 35 pounds.
Maybe a lot more than that.
Tiny.
All your crap.
With all his stuff.
You got like 10 pounds of flour.
It's downstairs in the construct
Okay,
kitchen.
so-
Yeah.
So
You're still holding a keg full of beer, technically.
This is my room.
No, it's
I'm
not.
keeping it.
you keep
No,
that
you
room?
picked it up.
Yep,
because we
I'm
took the whole
dumping
week.
my
Let's,
equipment
let's
off
not-
right there on the table.
Let's not worry about moving and weight right now. That's for off camera.
Right.
We'll move back to the fact that
Oh, yeah,
Finn,
moving away. Right.
Finn, you do make it up here
Yeah.
after some struggle.
Yeah.
Opening the doors, you look to the side. You see here, you've got a small extra bedroom. It's got a nice fireplace. There is a chest, a bed, dusty, but more of the magical torches that turn on with a touch or prestidigitation. You open up the room over here and you look inside. You see that it is actually a storage room of some sort. There's wood for the fires,
Perfect for you.
some boxes, bags, chests, a table. The table is covered in some kind of weird setup. It looks like it's for alchemical purposes, but all of the flasks and bottles have long since dried up.
All right, guys, we discovered everything in the house. All right, I think that's it. There's no basement in this place, right? And then we just like go back down to the first floor and finish the rest of the soup.
Sunday, you are continuing to explore that bedroom there. It has a small wardrobe. Opening it up, a few moths fly out. There is a single moth-eaten blanket. The
Okay.
bed itself is in some pretty poor shape, could be fixed up. Opening the door to the next room here, you look inside and you see what appears to be sort of
Touch
a...
the sconce. Light it.
Yeah, you see what appears to be some sort of a master bathroom. There is a large wooden tub. It is currently empty, and a table with various hygienic knickknacks.
Okay. This is my room.
Of course it is. The only room with a shaving.
There's another one.
The largest bathroom.
How do you get up here?
Continue exploring. One of you, I'm going to assume Cole this time. Cole, you make your way through this room here, the bedroom that you had been in, looking for that boggle again. You open the door, you see that there is another bathroom here. Same thing, various hygienic knickknacks, empty bathtub of sorts. You make your way back through the door and you see that there is a large room here. Well, large.
Check out the tower.
Yeah, and there is a ladder that actually goes up Up the ladder you go. You see that you are now in a type of spire type room. It does have a conical ceiling above it with a lot of head height. Some old rafters. It's full of cobwebs, webbing everywhere, but it doesn't look like there's anything moving around. Nothing skitters.
I dropped my pack in here.
4
Yeah,
windows.
and you do have 4 windows with a view of all the different sides.
Nice.
There's no bed.
The spire, the ladder and the spire itself do extend up quite a bit so that you can actually see partially over the roof of that other side.
Cool.
You can actually kind of see down a little bit of an angle into a window right here, where you actually manage to catch a glimpse of Finn going over some empty bottles.
Definitely not a mimic.
And I just dropped my bedroll and my backpack with like rations and torches and shit in this room, and then I come downstairs.
Okay.
Before anybody can claim this, I claim upstairs.
You already said where your room was.
So that leaves Timbers. Timbers, what do you do?
So nothing is happening any longer?
No. The other boggle has disappeared, and the specter has become insubstantial.
We have not found the basement.
Yeah, we haven't found the basement, but that room looks like it has a lot of books in it, so that's where I'm headed.
Yeah. Moving into the next room, you see that this particular chamber here is a very large study.
Drags it
There's
back
books
into that
everywhere,
room.
all kinds of different books. There's a table, knickknacks, a chest, various other things here.
Any spell books?
Give me a quick check. Yeah, you know what, forget it. No, you don't need to do a check. But you do go through the things here. You're looking over everything. A lot of it is fiction, a lot of it is non-fiction. It's actually a very nicely kept little library that somebody had collected over the years. Going over everything, you do come across a spell scroll of Friends that was tucked away in one of the shelves, as well as there's 13 gold
Yes,
pieces.
Graham.
Finn, as you continue going over all of the belongings on the alchemy table, you do come across a potion of clairvoyance.
No spell books though, huh?
No spellbooks.
Is there anything inside of any of the containers or barrels or anything that's up here?
Yeah, you do also come across 8 gold pieces kind of tucked away in some old clothing.
Wait, how many gold pieces did you say?
13.
13 gold pieces. So, all gold pieces I give to Finn. He's the quartermaster, from what I understand. So 13 gold pieces I bequeath to you for larger purposes.
So I walk in the room when you're doing that, right? I mean, are we all kind of convened in the center
I
area?
didn't find anything up there except for my bed.
Is this a study?
Yeah.
Is it big enough for a lab?
There's a lab
Possibly.
upstairs.
Wait, there's a lab upstairs already?
Yeah, I claimed it already though.
No, you didn't. Look out of here.
You just did.
There is.
Grim, I'll trade you. I don't care about this lab. I'll just sleep on the first floor.
Good.
Jeez, Grim.
You move back
My
down
name is
to-
Grim.
You
What do you
move.
expect?
You continue to move throughout the rest of the house. You find that this is sort of a lab. It's more of a storage, and things have just been stuffed in here with a smaller bedroom. There's a bedroom, a bathroom, a study, a bedroom,
What are those
a
blue
bathroom,
things?
bathtub.
Oh.
But they're empty right now. This here happens to be just kind of an empty spare room that leads up to the parapet tower there, the parapet room, spire room.
And that's Cole's room now?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag that bed in here.
Moving back down to the bottom, you see that this is a den sort of area. It's mostly empty. There are actually a couple of old weapons that are left on a table. They're just basic, a sword, a dagger, blah blah.
Right.
Through the rest of the house down here, bedroom, another storage room leading from this main hall here. And as you make your way back down towards the bottom floor,
Yeah,
one
I'm heading down there.
one of the you have to slide it all out of the way.
What do we do?
We'll go back to the main floor,
Back down to the main floor.
where there should be an entrance to this somewhere.
Goddamn pieces of atropole here.
Right here, inside, underneath the staircase leading up, is another staircase that leads underneath and down, and comes out right here.
Oh yeah, it does.
Nice.
To which reveals to you a crude cellar type of basement. It looks to be chiseled directly out of stone, the stone of the ground. There's a couple of spots where here along this wall, over here along this area, there are a few like actual plant roots that have kind of broken through, but exist in nothing.
The whole.
Is that where the trapdoors from the stage lead?
One of the trapdoors potentially could drop from here down into this area,
Yeah, it does.
but the stage itself from here to here drops about 15 feet.
Okay.
So
it's just raised up.
So this stage here is about 15 feet up.
Gotcha.
I'll
So
be
they're
building my lab down.
Oh, so it's
Just despite claiming
Yeah,
the
it's
upstairs
big enough
window.
for
If you
people
want to
to
hang
work
out
on
down
it
here,
as a
we can
stage
hang out.
and things
We
like
can
that.
share. But I'll be
It
building my
all
lab down.
depends on where the floor above layout is. I
So
have to
it is
calculate that.
possible to break through the actual floor underneath that and have it continue to go down and fall in this area.
It's
But
possible.
as you do look in the basement cellar room,
It's on
you
the
do
back
come across a few
page.
barrels of ale, and you come across a barrel of wine, Champagne du Leston.
Must be really
Dule stop.
There's a
An
few-
anvil.
Yeah,
Is
what
it
else?
anvil?
It looks like an anvil I see.
There is an anvil. There are a few working tools, but all of
There
them
is
are
hammer.
very, very badly rusted from the humidity and
Metal
moisture in
chest?
this area. The metal chest itself is badly rusted. You manage to kind of just break the lock off of it almost. You look inside it, it's full of material, raw ore,
Coke
old
or iron.
there is some coal. There is molded leather that has rotted away to almost nothing.
One thing that Grim does remember, he is always interested in paperwork, and it can seem to overcome his desires or even intelligence at the moment, but he never forgets a potential source of information. And if I recall, there were at least 2 other chests to be discovered of in the first floor here. I remember one with paperwork being smashed by Fala, but the other ones were left untouched by our party members, if I recall.
You're able to go back. All of you take as much time as you need. Basically,
I
like
like
a
reading
little-
it as I go too.
you basically go right into the late hours of the night, going through everything, trying to get a real feel for everything that you have now acquired. You only really seem to find another 75 gold collectively, kind of scattered around in place to place. There is another healing potion that you come across, just a regular potion of healing. And then there is, of course, Fala's Drift Globe, who now that has an upstairs room or a space that Fala can claim, since Fala doesn't really sleep, Fala's more than happy to kind of spend time around Cole, actually. Follows Cole around a lot, and
We made friends. He hugged
Yeah.
me.
Fala is, like, based on your passive insights, Fala has actually taken a lot of good, strong liking to all of them, and has opened up a little bit more. But for the most part, Fala does not ever sleep. Fala just keeps busy doing things all the time, even to the extent of, like, if there's nothing to whittle or work on or try to do as a hobby, Fala will fall back on counting grains of sand.
I haven't cleaned the luck.
As we clean,
Oh yeah, no, Fala is more than happy to help you
Yeah.
cleaning upstairs.
so Cole is kind of like, join, help us.
Yeah,
You
and,
can't sleep, you can clean.
I mean, a couple things that Grim, during our quote-unquote like downtime, is like Fala's friend.
Yeah.
Is something that we're very curious about, as well as Fala's knowledge of the place, the layout, etc. Grim's just gonna continue to pick his brain on everything that he knows about Eberron.
You get a little bit. It's not a whole lot. Being only 6 years old and,
One thing that Grim is curious about most
Whole other world.
is who started the war.
Fala's got little to no information. Fala was just a worker. Basically, a worker bee set about solving code. That's all Fala really knows how to do, other than that. But she does say a couple more things, actually.
Oh,
Fala has not been completely idle in this experience. She does have the one friend, the other original Fala, the Wood Elf Druid, but he also lets you know that Fala came across a couple of things right here. There's a couple of shops nearby that are worth looking into. There is an apothecary nearby called the Rosy Filter. It is run by a half-moon elf by the name of Telendriel. There is the other place which you're already familiar with called the Tang Hide, and it is run by 2 tiefling partners, as well as a shop that Fala has actually really began to enjoy called the Scribbling Scribe, purveyor of books and spellbooks, and another place of particular interest. Upon learning that Finn has a musical instrument, Fala lets you know about a place called Passing Notes, a music shop.
Cool.
And the final place worth looking into is a general shop, a type of pawn shop where you can find anything and everything. And it is called Far and Away Pawn Goods. It is run by a half-orc, older woman, but for a half-orc, by the name of Gotha.
So, if I was to inquire, Fala, do you have any interest in your own code?
What do you mean?
Your own what? Fala, I do not wish to be disrespectful, and for this, I will focus my thoughts to be direct. You are a schema. You are binary.
I am not.
You are a creation, Fala.
I cannot deny that.
Wise though you are, intelligent though you are,
Doghead.
you are a set of parameters.
Are you saying that I am a thing?
No, you are beyond a thing now. You have taken a life of your own. But what you were originally, the set of parameters that created you, interests me. And I'd like to know more.
I just want to be Fala. Whatever that will be.
To Fala.
Finn's like asleep at the
Fala
table.
grabs like an empty bowl and just holds it up.
To Fala.
To Fala. On that note, good night, boys. I'm going up to my room.
Goes tired too.
And you all take your rest. End game.
Before that, I'm moving the bed away from the window.
After all that sludge.
Yeah, I freaked out.
And I'm closing the shutters.
After about an hour of cleaning, the sludge itself does magically disappear.
Sorry about the shuddering frame rate.